charisma. I think charisma is really odd. Like the idea, right? I think charisma is real. I just don't know what it looks like or what it is. Is it how you talk? Is it like your cadence? I'm gonna bring up a bad guy, Hitler. I saw something once, might have been like Joe Rogan or something stupid, but I saw something once that was like the reason Hitler, when he spoke, was so captivating was because he used like a drummer cadence or some shit. It was like 1 2 1 1 2 1. It'd be like, if I ruled the world, something like that. Is that charisma? Like, is it the way you talk? Is it something about how you act? Is it, the way you walk or carry yourself? It's it's something. It's really elusive to me, it seems. What makes someone charismatic? And is it even real? Is charisma just a substitute for attraction? Some people are just attractive, like in the way they are. Is that charisma? Are we just using the word charisma in place of the word attraction because, we don't want to say this person is just attractive? Is that what that is? I don't know. Have I ever met someone charismatic? Yeah, of course. Is every attractive person I've ever met charismatic? No, actually. But the people that I'm thinking of right now as charismatic are conventionally attractive. The most beautiful woman I've ever met, I talked about her. She was not charismatic at all. But, well, I don't know about it all. It sounds bad, like crazy. But she was not traditionally the most charismatic person you'd ever meet, right? As beautiful as she was. But I mean, like, I've seen unattractive people be charismatic. Like Papa Gut. This dude Papa Gut is pretty cool. He is not traditionally attractive. No offense to Papa Gut, but he knows it. But he's confident. He's pretty funny. He has kind of an air about him, You talk to this dude or you hear him talk and he just kind of captivates you, right? People like that, that kind of shit is interesting to me. Because how? What is charisma and how do you just have it? Are you charismatic? Do you feel very charismatic? Do you feel like you pull people in and they just love to talk to you? And can you tell when someone's charismatic right away? Like, do you meet someone and you're like, this dude has charisma? I think one of the most charismatic people I ever met was this dude at the restaurant he used to work at. And he was going to school in Arizona for computer engineering. And he said he wanted to do something in the Air Force. And this dude was cool as shit. And pretty much everyone liked him. I think except for like one person. I don't remember who, but I remember one person just not really fucking with him. But this dude was awesome. I love this dude. It's cool to talk to. I remember the first time we ever talked, I was at the second building during an event. There was two buildings. One was like a cafe and the other was the restaurant, right? And so we would do events at both. And I think there was an event at both that night. And I was doing both of them. No, I wasn't. Never mind. My bad. I was doing the one at the little one. It's called Fika. And I don't remember if he said something to me or I said something to him, but he dropped off dishes. And I think he said something to me. And this is gonna sound so bad, but I was like 16 or 17 and I don't know, I didn't like this dude before because I was envious, I was like, I always saw him and I was like, damn, I wish I could be this dude. He kind of looked like me if I was a Chad. As weird as it sounds. Like, I feel like he was more muscular, had better facial features. I was like, damn, fuck this dude. This dude is so much better than me, right? Not like in a spiteful way. I was just like, damn. That sounds so bad. I hope you know what I'm talking about. I'm not an asshole. And so, you know, he came up and said something, and I was like, damn, this dude is nice too. You know, this dude's got it all. So, you know, he's a great dude. Now, is that charisma? Is it just being a good person? Is it just being awesome and pulling people in? Is it being attractive? What is it? Really, what is charisma? It feels like it could be so many things. It kind of feels like when people describe maturity as an idea, you know, it could be anything. What could it really be definitively? I don't know. I have no idea. And then do you think charisma is something you're born with? Or you develop it? Or, you know, is it a trainable skill? I think some people are just kind of born with the gene. Mostly. I don't think it's untrainable. Like, I think it's something you can build up. But I think a lot of people are just born with it. You know? You meet people in the world and they're like, they just walk it and talk it, bro. It's crazy. But I've also met people that weren't always charismatic. And they're like, or at least they tell me, like, yeah, I wasn't always this way. You know? Maybe that's what they all say. Charismatic people don't realize when they're charismatic until they're older. Anyways, I think I'm yapping at this point. But what do you think? You know, what is charisma? What is the quality that separates the charismatic from the chuds? The chuds of the world. What do you think?